Right to Live and General Hospital before they air. Only on abc.com/daytime.
As a result, community opinion is seriously divided. While most people agree that pollution control and a clean Hudson are important, some fear that the proposed plant could downgrade Riverside as a residential area. To help clarify the issue, Channel R will offer the most complete coverage possible. Our editorial opinion is that the Hudson River is part of our lives, and it must be saved. It borders and beautifies the west side. Whatever happens to the river happens to the community. That can be very good or very bad. Maybe a sewage treatment plant could do a lot for Riverside. In the next few weeks, we'll try to find out. More West Side news and views tomorrow night. This is Sam Crowell. Good night.
Not bad, huh?
Looks great on the monitor.
Hey, didn't you see the red light outside?
Jack, how long have you been here?
Long enough to see you in action.
I tried to be quiet. I'm sorry if I disturbed you.
You just can't take chances like that when we're on the air.
Oh, you sneak. I didn't know you were going to be coming over.
Well, you told me the evening news was wild. I had to see for myself.
Well, what'd you think?
I couldn't take my eyes off you. Interesting story, the sewage thing.
We like it.
So much so, we're going to spend most of the evening with it.
Is that right?
That's right.
Mary, I admire your dedication to your new job, but I assume you want dinner sometime tonight. You hardly ever skip meals.
Oh, Jack, we've got a mountain of work. We've got all that stuff from the Environmental Protection Agency to go through.
Dinner's going to be a couple of sandwiches from the deli.
Well, never let it be said I can't adapt to a situation. Order me a roast beef on rye, lettuce, little mustard, and coffee regular.
Look, this won't work.
They don't deliver?
No, there's no time for a picnic, as pleasant as it would be.
Well, don't worry. We'll make it short and sweet, and then I'll fade into the woodwork till Mary can come home.
Mary and I have to work, without distractions. Sorry.
He's got a point, Jack. Why don't you let me call you when we're just about done?
Done with what?
I know it looks like we run a pretty loose operation around here, but we do try to stick to business. Unfortunately, a television studio isn't a social club. Sorry, but I'm afraid you're out of luck for tonight, Jack.
In today's episode, the part of Mary Ryan will be played by Carol Richards.
The Demirs captured Rafe and replaced him with a doppelganger.
That's one good-looking dude.
Can the real Rafe stop their sinister plan?
Welcome to your worst nightmare.
Before his double gets his hands on Sammy.
Anytime you want to kiss me, just go for it, babe.
Watch Days of Our Lives weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet.
This week, 2 big wedding shockers.
Today is going to be your perfect day, Greenlee.
First, a confession.
Ah! You okay?
I'm pregnant.
With my child.
Then, a nightmare.
Emma? Oh, my God.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Bare Minerals is the original. Millions of women worldwide love Bare Minerals because it changes more than your skin.
Bare Minerals will change your life. This is smooth, it's nice, and it covers. I like that.
Bare Minerals is the only foundation I would ever use. Ever.
100% pure Bare Minerals is not like any other makeup. It looks like beautiful bare skin, while it covers whatever you want it to. No matter what your skin type or condition, Bare Minerals is for you. Best of all, now is a great time to start going bare, because right now you can get everything you need for flawless coverage. And a new favorite, Click Lock Go, gives you a spill-proof way to take Bare Minerals foundation with you anywhere. We also have an exclusive bonus collection worth $57.95, free. And it's all yours for more than 75% off retail. Our introductory Get Started kit includes Bare Minerals Foundation for flawless coverage. We promise a perfect shade match or your money back. You'll also receive warmth for a healthy glow, Mineral Veil, the ultimate finishing touch, and Bare Minerals Professional Flawless Application Brush. Call right now and you'll also receive 3 fabulous full-size and totally free gifts, including Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara. Purchased separately, you'd spend over $120. So our original Get Started kit was a great deal at 2 payments of $29.99. But if you call right now, this entire 7-piece set is yours for just 1 payment of $29.99. That's right. Order direct and receive everything you see here for only 1 payment of $29.99. That's over 75% off the retail price, a savings of over $90.
It's not expensive. It lasts for such a long time.
Bare Minerals is my miracle.
With our 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
To save over 75%, call 1-800-235-3320. ESCO, you can receive this handy compact. Call 1-800-235-3320 now.
I have to try, Bucky. I have to do that for Nell. What if I let her go and there was an autopsy and they found out it was operable after all?
Seneca, it's all right. You don't need to explain.
There's any chance to save her? Any
I
chance
know.
at all?
You can't abandon someone you love.
Not Nell. We'll stick with her, right?
Yeah. You know the odds.
Bucky, the odds were against her before. We held on to her when that other aneurysm went. I've held on to her through some bad times, Bucky.
Yeah, you have, Seneca. You really have. She's been happier than I've ever seen her before.
I tell you, we had the craziest, most wonderful time today.
I'm glad.
I can't know how bad it is unless I get in there and look.
I couldn't tell much from the angiogram.
No, now the dye's running right along with the blood. But I know where the junction of those arteries is. I know that damned aneurysm. I can almost tell you where it ruptured.
Seneca, when you find it, what can you do?
Tie it off, patch it, something to stop the bleeding. I'll decide when I see it.
I'm terribly sorry, Doctor. I take it surgery's in order?
Correct.
I promise I'll do the best I can.
Dr. Coleridge, I'm performing the operation.
On your own wife?
Correct again.
Doctor, I'm here. I'm a first-rate surgeon. How can you consider such an operation?
Because I trust myself.
Hey, relax, Roger. Everything's under control.
When I saw that angiogram, I wondered why you opted for surgery. Doctor, are you sure that under the circumstances you can make an honest medical decision in this case?
If something isn't done, she'll be dead in a few hours. Now, we're in the business of preserving life around here, you know?
I want her to live as much as you do, Bucky. But I don't think there's the remotest chance that surgery is going to do any good.
Well, there's one chance I'm going to take.
But why inflict pain?
Now listen, Doctor. Nell is getting all the help I have the power to give her.
Everything that can be done.
I got here as soon as I could from my sister's. How is she?
Bad. Thanks for coming, Clem.
Okay, let's get to work for her.
It's not my show, Clem.
I'm operating.
All right, but what can I do? Would I crowd if I win the OR?
You better be in the OR. You're assisting.
Doctor, I'm on duty. Standard operating procedure says that I have to assist.
Dr. Moultrie was Nell's surgeon the first time around. I want that expertise. He'll be first assistant.
Yes, sir. Is there any sense in my hanging around?
You can be second assistant if you wish.
Of course. Anything you like, Doctor.
All right. Let's get started.
So I have to work late tonight. Happens to the best of us, even ace reporters, right?
Well, when I'm racing to meet a deadline, sure, but it's the second time in 1 week he's tried to keep you here all night.
Oh, Jack, come on.
Talk about deadlines. This place is crawling with them. The trouble is, the day's just not long enough.
Hey, listen, I know a lot of people in your field, and they don't spend their evenings on the job. And if every now and then they have to, they get paid for it. Well paid. Most of them wouldn't believe the way you operate around here.
Channel R is not your average reporter, that's for sure.
Yeah, and you're not your average boss. You figure $110 a week buys you a full-time slave.
Look, what can I tell you? Mary knew the hours would be bad. She's no more of a slave than I am.
You really gonna put up with this?
With what? The only other time you asked me to work late, you took me to the basketball game.
True.
If Channel R never broadcast again, he'd still want you here after hours. His interest in you for overtime is basically personal.
Careful, you're making it sound like there's only one thing that a man is interested in.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not trying to make it sound like anything. I'm just telling you what this guy's thinking.
How long does this sort of thing last? Mary, you have an appointment in roughly half an hour.
I do?
The two of you are reading up on sewage tonight, remember?
I'm reading. Mary's interviewing.
Oh, I'm doing an interview? Are you serious?
Sure. Could be a very good source.
Of what?
Oh.
Information about the group opposing construction of the sewage treatment plant.
What sort of information?
Well, I don't know. All I know is that he wants to talk to us.
Us, huh?
A representative from Channel R, okay?
Sam, why didn't you tell me?
I was about to when your protector dropped in.
Let me get this straight. You're working here tonight, and you're gonna send Mary someplace else?
Strange, but true.
Where do I go? Some dive or a chic little cafe with dim lights?
He'll be waiting in a cozy little place called Ryan's.
How do you know the guy isn't some nut?
Oh, I met him when I was doing a story on singles bars.
No kidding.
What's his name?
Wright. Ask for Mr. Wright, Mr. Emerson Wright.
Mr. Wright. Well, will he be waiting for me?
Yeah, I told him to give his name at the bar and to wait at the table.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, should I take a tape recorder? Oh, will that make him nervous?
I'd stick with the notebook.
Hold on a minute. I want to ask you something.
Figures?
Mm-hmm. You're producing this garbage series or whatever it is, right? And you're already on friendly terms with Mr. Wright.
Mm-hmm.
And he just may be ready to leak some confidential information from the enemy camp, huh?
You got it.
Then why send Mary to interview him? She's got 1 week's experience and a half hour's notice. Why don't you handle this one?
He relates better to women. If he talks, he'll talk a whole lot better to Mary than he will to me.
And I've been in the information gathering business for some years now. Can I give you a piece of advice?
Old timer, I don't see how I could stop you.
This is your story. You deal with Mr. Wright. I'm sure you know the right questions to ask him to get him talking. Don't send a cub to do your work for you.
Jack, I'm dying to do this interview. Now, don't you try and talk him out of sending me. This is exactly what I came to Channel R for.
All right. You mind if I come along, hang around the background?
Sorry. She'll have to be alone. That's what he's expecting.
Well, at least she won't be doing homework with you.
Oh, I don't believe you. What's he like? Is he shy, aggressive, what?
Well, actually, he's a very charming guy. Don't be put off by the Hollywood face. There is a very friendly person behind that handsome exterior.
Okay.
Okay, I guess you better get going. Huh?
Oh, can you drop me off?
Sure.
All right, thanks, Sam.
Right, good luck.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Good night.
Back to the sewers.
Seconds with Cassie DePaiva.
The most satisfying part about what I do is the pace. Getting the scenes, sometimes the day before it, what feels like an opening up and the challenge of that. That's kind of when I do my best stuff, is when I work under pressure.
Catch Cassie DePaiva on One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
All right, everyone, we're live in 60.
The dreaded first sneeze. That crucial moment when you're left with a choice. Shorten your cold or suffer through it. At the first sign, get rid of your cold faster with Zicam.
Still sorting your laundry into multiple loads? With Shout Color Catcher, now you don't have to. Now I can wash my husband's work shirt, my red dress, and my daughter's favorite tea, all in one load. Shout Color Catcher absorbs the colors that run. The proof is on the sheet. Shout Color Catcher. Fewer washes, fewer worries. Go to shoutoffers.com for a free sample.
SC Johnson, a family company.
I'm Sarah from New York. I lost 30 pounds.
I'm Matt from Colorado. I lost 54 pounds.
I'm Allison from Texas, and I lost 40 pounds. Hydroxycut really works.
New Proclinical Hydroxycut. Lose weight. Start now.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has a status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, just before he hosts the Academy Awards, critically acclaimed actor James Franco returns to wreak havoc in Port Charles.
I'm a whack job, ask anyone.
Carrie Payton is now on staff at General Hospital as Dr. Terrell Jackson.
So it seems.
House hunter Suzanne Wang is Carol Chang, wedding planner.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And on One Life to Live, General Hospital's Ted King is moving to Landview.
Quick.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Greetings.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Well, how's the working girl?
Oh, I'm still working. Believe it or not, I'm here on an assignment.
Oh, well, it must be Mary he's waiting for.
Oh, did somebody from come in and ask for somebody from Channel R? Mr. Wright?
I think that's what he said his name was.
Emerson Wright, he said.
Emerson.
He's kind of funny looking, isn't he? Well, here goes. Mr. Wright?
I sincerely hope so.
I'm Mary Ryan from Channel R. Sam Kroll sent me.
Uh-huh. What's a beautiful girl like you doing in a place like Channel R?
Well, right now I'm looking into sewage treatment. This is kind of a funny way to start an interview. I feel a little...
Just wait a minute and I'll be able to talk to you.
Oh! Oh, you wretch! Oh, Mr. Emerson Wright. Oh, Sam. Oh, I'm gonna get you for this. Oh, don't be put off by the Hollywood face. Oh, incredible.
I was desperate.
Oh, you're insane. Tell me this is temporary insanity, or is this the real you?
Well, that's one sure way of getting to Mary Ryan's heart, making her laugh.
Well, I'm hoping, Mr. Wright.
Look, I didn't plan it. Finelli kept suspecting my motives and telling me how to do my job, and I just got fed up.
Oh, decided to teach him a lesson.
Well, let's say I gave in to a sudden impulse. Mary acts as if he owns you. Okay, maybe that's part of the relationship. But he still can't come into the office and tell me how to do my job.
But when he tried to be nice to you, you wouldn't let him. He would have been perfectly willing to stay in the background and let us work.
You don't need a bodyguard. If he loves you, he ought to trust you.
It's you he doesn't trust. And frankly, I think he's on the right track tonight.
Well, look, we've still got time. Why don't we go back to the office and do some work on that EPA stuff until we can't stand it anymore?
Oh, well, sure, after a stunt like this?
Well, frankly, I thought it was sort of original.
And mean.
A little devious, maybe.
Look, I was all set to work. And Jack would have left us alone. He didn't really want to be with us anyway.
Well, he sure had me fooled.
You don't know him. Once he made his point, he would have left. If you had just stuck to your guns a little bit longer, everything would have worked out all right.
I don't think that everything has worked out so badly.
Well, all I know is I love Jack, and I don't want anyone, you or anyone, lying to him.
Mary, you have to admit he was asking for it.
Well, you just went too far.
Oh, come on. A few minutes ago, you were laughing.
I wouldn't laugh at that getup.
Then don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad, Sam. I just can't go along with a gag that's going to make Jack look like a fool.
He has to know about it?
Yes, because I'm going to go over there in 2 minutes.
How about 2 hours? There's plenty of time, and we all have all our work to do.
No. Another night, Mr. Wright.
At least have dinner with me.
Look, I'm hungry, so I'll have a hamburger.
Right.
That'll give us 20 minutes to talk shop, and then I will bid you good night.
Good. You wouldn't consider...
No, definitely not.
Well? 2 hamburgers.
Well, that's some success. She certainly laughed.
Only a little. But we are having dinner together.
Oh, no, that's something.
2 hamburgers coming up. Courage, Sam.
At least somebody's on my side.
Well, listen, we are. We definitely are.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
This February on One Life to Live.
You came all this way for nothing.
I don't feel that way at all.
Inside every love,
I'm never giving up on you.
there are lies. Behind every secret,
I slept with Natalie.
there is pain.
Miss me? Tess.
And for every pleasure,
This has been the best day of my life.
there is a price.
You're not the father of my baby.
The one that stabbed me in the back is you.
You're not my sister.
Get down!
One Life to Live. All this month, weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.
Imagine spending your time actually meeting the people who share what's most important to you. Well, now through the end of February, you can, for free. First, let eHarmony expertly match you to the people you're already compatible with at the deepest levels. Then, really get to know all your matches using our guided communication and see who's truly right for you. Free through February. Start communicating, start connecting, free now through February at eHarmony.com.
There's a place called Hidden Valley where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable. There's more from Hidden Valley than just ranch flavor. There's Farmhouse Originals with flavors like garden tomato, creamy Parmesan, and hickory bacon. Farmhouse Originals give this valley a whole new flavor.
It's a farewell event you don't want to miss. ABC Daytime and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, the grand finale celebration. For one final amazing night, catch the stars of All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, and The View on Broadway in New York City.
Thank you so much.
This is the final Broadway Cares performance ever, so don't miss your last chance to see this special event, Sunday, March 13th. ABC Daytime and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, the grand finale celebration. For ticket information, go to abc.com or soapnet.com.
This Wednesday on an all-new Being Erica.
I need to talk right now. 9 years from now, something awful is going to happen here.
Am I dead?
How do you live when you think you're gonna die?
You can't allow this to overwhelm you.
I need to know.
I can't find you.
Does it mean that I'm dead?
It could.
You can change it, Erica.
Change the future.
She should not have to deal with this. It's unfair.
What are you trying to teach me? Oh my God.
Being Erica. All new this Wednesday at 11, only on SoapNet.
This February on The View, the hottest talk show in daytime just got hotter with Jennifer Aniston and Ty Burrell. Red, White, and View has its eye on politics with Massachusetts Senator Scott Brown. Plus, The View's got email. Now you, the viewer, get to ask the co-host questions. And just in time for Valentine's Day, millionaire matchmaker Patty Stanger with Matters of the Heart. Then The View's third annual Mutt Show, where no one here is rolling over and begging because they're all walking tall. Whatever the topic, you know these ladies will have an opinion. All new views, all this month, only on ABC.
Hello, darling.
Hi. How's the mother of the new TV producer?
Don't promote her so soon. She's Still just an assistant.
Yeah, not for long. Push yet.
You just missed her. She and her boss were having a dinner meeting.
Well, I should have phoned before he came over, I guess.
Oh, is there something special you want to see her about?
No, Georgia Rothschild's having trouble with the filing system. I figured I'd get Mary to help her iron it out.
Oh, I'm sure she explained everything to Georgia. And I know she left her a long list with lots of instructions.
Yeah, well, she did. Just a few details and things like that. Besides, I haven't seen Mary since she took on a new job.
Not since the election, really.
No. Maybe I can still catch her. She Channel R?
No. She's gone downtown to see Jack.
That's still on, huh?
Very much so.
Johnny said that she'd be so busy on that new job she wouldn't have time to do anything else.
You mean he was hoping she wouldn't have time? Mary manages to find time for Jack. She's in love with him.
I don't get it.
Well, he's not the man that I would pick for my daughter, but you just can't go around picking the mates for the people that you love. More's the pity. Oh, John would like to give it a try.
Yeah, well, I'm with Johnny on that. For all the good it does me.
Bob, I know how you feel about Mary.
Yeah, I always knew you did.
I think she knows, too. It means a great deal to her.
Mary's my pal. You know what I mean? Beyond that, I can't get beyond first base. I mean, I'm no competition for Finelli or an important meeting or a good book. No, Mary's got more important things on her mind than good old Buddy Bob.
She loves you, in her own way.
In her own way, yeah.
You'll see. You'll find the right woman. She'll pop into your life when you're least expecting it, and you'll have something rare and fine. I sound like I'm reading your tea leaves, don't I? Well, I know what I know. There's someone out there that's moving towards you, and she's getting closer all the time.
Would you tell me when she's going to arrive?
Well, I think we can be fairly sure that it won't happen before closing time.
Well, what the heck? If she's that terrific, I might as well be a little more patient, huh?
Yeah. I guess I'm old-fashioned. In fact, I'm sure of it. But I do believe that for some of us, there are people that we're meant to find each other. I know it was that way for John and me. Mary thinks it's that way for Jack and her. I don't know. I think a meaningful relationship means marriage. Growing over the years till you've got a true and loving partnership. It's worth waiting for. And once you have it, hold on to it.
Section?
I'm giving you my best, Doctor.
I can't get any visualization.
Do you want more retraction, Doctor?
Not 1 millimeter. That's a brain you're holding. Try to remember that.
Man, oh, man.
Diffuse subcortical hemorrhage.
The tissue's getting saturated?
It's a little soft. Pressure?
Holding.
Sponge.
Not yet. She's still filling up.
I know that aneurysm. All I need is a clear view for 1 second.
Dr. Bolak.
Shut up!
No way to stop it? Is there no way to stop it at all?
You got to. I'm patching it.
Well, if you can't see it.
I've got to stop the bleeding. Dacron patch. Get it? Steady. Sutures. Suction. Damn it, give me some suction!
Family always comes first in Pine Valley. But how far will the residents go to protect their loved ones? Catch up on all the drama with a new episode of All My Children. Weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.